Hello everyone, a very good evening to all of you. I, Anupama, welcome you all at the English Ocean Academy and I hope you all are doing great. हाँ जी, so आज ਅਸੀਂ start ਕਰਨ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਸਾਡਾ ਨਵਾਂ ਪੇਪਰ ਪ੍ਰੀਵੀਅਸ ਈਅਰ MCQs ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਇਹ ਸਾਡਾ ਪੇਪਰ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ 899 ਵੈਕੈਂਸੀਜ਼ ਆਈਆਂ ਸੀ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਦੀਆਂ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਆਈ ਥਿੰਕ ਇਹ 2021 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀ ਪੇਪਰ उस पेपर चों क्वेश्चंस ने ठीक है गुड इवनिंग ज्योति ऋतु डेविस सोनिया वेरी गुड इवनिंग बच्चे हाँ जी वीडियो नू जल्दी शेयर कर दो लाइक कर दो ते चैनल जे सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो फटाफट कर दो हाँ जी share it with your friends and then we'll start with the questions. चलिए जी चलो Who is the central character in the novel Kantapura? Kantapura the main character कौन है मूर्ति राजू गौतम या none of the above वानी मैनू दूजा फोन दें Who is the central character in the novel Kantapura? Good evening, Neeraj. Just a second. मैं ग्रुप च नहीं शेयर की अज ताई बच्चे घट लाइव ने चलो जी Yes, so we all know that very well. Murthy is a central character in the novel Kantapura who is just like Gandhi ji. Which of the following novels won the Booker Prize? हाँ जी इन्हां चों किहड़े नॉवल नूं बुकर प्राइज मिलिया सी द शैडो लाइन्स अनटचेबल स्वामी एंड फ्रेंड्स द गॉड ऑफ स्मॉल थिंग्स इनकम्प्लीट रह गया टाइटल किहड़े नॉवल नूं बुकर प्राइज मिलिया सी शैडो लाइन्स स्वामी एंड फ्रेंड्स अनटचेबल या द गॉड ऑफ स्मॉल थिंग्स अमिताभ घोष नूं भी मिलिया सी द शैडो लाइन्स लेके टेल मी साहित्य अकादमी मिलिया सी बई गॉड ऑफ स्मॉल थिंग्स नूं मिलिया सी बुकर तां शैडो लाइन्स नूं साहित्य अकादमी मिलिया सी है ना yes all right which novel by Mulkraj Anand has Bakha the Sweeper as the central character Kantapura Cry the Peacock the Guide or Untouchable Mulkraj Anand de किहड़े novel da character है Bakha हाँ जी very right it is from the novel Untouchable who is the author of The Golden Threshold, a collection of poems? Sarojini Naidu, Arundhati Roy, Rabindranath Tagore, or none of these? Author of The Golden Threshold is? Yes, it is very right. Sarojini Naidu, bilkul sahi. Which of the following works is written by Rabindranath Tagore? Delhi, Gitanjali, The Hungry Tide, or Second Sight? Again, we know that very well कि इन्हां चों किहड़ा वर्क रबिंद्रनाथ टैगोर दा है yes it is none other than Gitanjali the song offerings जिहदे लई उन्हां नूं award मिलिया सी Nobel Prize get the song offerings okay when was the novel Kantapura written before independence after 1960 after independence या after 1970 कांथापुरा कदों लिखिया गया सी राजा राव दा बहुत फेमस नॉवल फर्स्ट नॉवल उन्हां दा based on India's freedom struggle yes it was written before independence absolutely right Maninder Who is the author of Train to Pakistan? Raja Rao, R.K. Narayan, Khushwant Singh, या Mulk Raj Anand? Who is the author of Train to Pakistan? Again, we don't have any doubt about this answer. Yes, it is Khushwant Singh. Very right. In which language did A.K. Ramanujan write poetry? English and Hindi, English and Kannada, Hindi and Kannada, or Kannada and Tamil? A.K. Ramanujan दियां दो languages main जिन्हां च वो poetry लिखते सी. Yes, absolutely right. It is English and Kannada. ठीक है, Kannada उन्हां दी mother tongue सी ते English उन्हां ने सिक्खी सी. That is why he called himself the hyphen in Indo-American. Who is the writer of poems A River of Mothers, among other things? Rabindranath Tagore, Sarojini Naidu, Anita Desai, या A.K. Ramanujan? Who is the writer of these poems? Rabindranath Tagore, Sarojini Naidu, Anita Desai, or A.K. Ramanujan? Yes, these are written by A.K. Ramanujan. In which novel Raju and Rosie are the main characters? Cry the Peacock, The Guide, Coolie, or none of the above? Anji, again a very famous novel. ਜਿਹਦੇ ਤੇ movie ਵੀ ਬਣ ਚੁੱਕੀ ਹੈ. Raju and Rosie are the characters in The Guide. Absolutely right. R.K. Narayan ਦੇ novel The Guide ਦੇ characters ਨੇ ਇਹ. ਚਲੋ ਜੀ. Which of the following novels is written by Anita Desai? Baumgartner's Bombay, Two Leaves and a Bud, The Dark Room, or Train to Pakistan? Writer Anita Desai. Which of these novels is written by Anita Desai? Hanji. Yes, it's Baumgartner's Bombay. Very right. Baumgartner's Bombay. Which of the following authors is known for his jokes? Amitabh Ghosh, Mulk Raj Anand, Raja Rao, या खुशवंत सिंह? केड़े राइटर जोक्स दे लई जाने जांदे ने? हाँ जी, बिल्कुल सही. संता बंता वाले ਇਹ ਵੀ क्वेश्चन आया सी. संता बंता जोक्स किने क्रिएट कीते सी? खुशवंत सिंह. ओके. Which of the following works did Rabindranath Tagore get a Nobel Prize for Literature? हाँ जी, ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਚੁੱਕੀ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਵਰਕ ਦੇ ਲਈ Nobel Prize ਮਿਲਿਆ ਸੀ Rabindranath Tagore ਨੂੰ. His plays, his novels, Gitanjali, or his prose writings? Yes, Gitanjali. 1913 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਵਾਰਡ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਸੀ. ਪੋਇਮ ਦੀ ਕਲੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਪਬਲਿਸ਼ ਹੋਈ ਸੀ 1912 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ. Who is the writer of the novel Hungry Tide? Arundhati Roy, Amitabh Ghosh, Khushwant Singh, or Mulk Raj Anand? Writer of the novel Hungry Tide. Yes, it is Amitabh Ghosh. Right. Match the following novels and characters appearing in them. हाँ जी, novels ते characters नू match करना है. Train to Pakistan, Kanthapura, The Guide, or The God of Small Things? Which novel has which character? Okay, Train to Pakistan, Jugat. Kanthapura is Murthy. Then The Guide is Raju. And God of Small Things, Amoon. Right. पहले दो मैच हो गए है ना, उन्हां दे नाल ही आपां नू confirm हो गया. Match the following authors and books. Khushwant Singh, Raja Rao, R.K. Narayan, Mulk Raj Anand. ਹੁਣ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਰਾਈਟਰਸ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਚ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਬੁੱਕਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ. Khushwant Singh, Raja Rao, R.K. Narayan, or Mulk Raj Anand? Yes, Khushwant Singh is Train to Pakistan, Raja Rao, Kanthapura, R.K. Narayan, The Guide, and Mulk Raj Anand, Coolie. So it's 2314. Okay, ji. What name is given to the period from 1558 to 1603 in English literature? Restoration Age, Elizabethan Age, Jacobean Age, or Romantic Age? हाँ जी, केड़ा नाम दिता गया है इस एज नू? 1558 to 1603. Yes, it is Elizabethan Age, the golden age of English literature. है ना? the golden age of English literature when Queen Elizabeth I ruled. Okay? Supreme Governor of the Church of England, Anglican Church. Which of the following plays is written by Christopher Marlowe? King Lear, Hamlet, Dr. Faustus, or none of the above? Which of the following plays is written by Christopher Marlowe? Yes, very well. Dr. Faustus. In which year did Shakespeare die? 1516, 1616, 1716 or 1816? Shakespeare ਦੀ ਡੈਥ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਲ ਚ ਹੋਈ ਸੀ ਜੀ 1616 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ 1564 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਰਥ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ and in 1616 he died, right? In which Shakespearean play Brutus and Mark Antony are main characters? King Lear, As You Like It, Hamlet, or Julius Caesar? Brutus and Mark Antony are the main characters in, yes, they are the main characters in Julius Caesar, very right. Who is the writer of The Fairy Queen? William Shakespeare, Christopher Marlowe, Edmund Spenser, or none of the above? Who is the writer of The Fairy Queen? Yes, Edmund Spenser. To whose reign Jacobean period refers? Hanji, who was ruling during the Jacobean period? Elizabeth, James I, Charles I, or Queen Victoria? Yes, James I. Very right. James I rule कर रहा सी. Which period does Jacobean era in English literature refers to? Hanji. Jacobean era केड़ा period कहने आसी 1603 to 1625, 1600 to 42, 1640 to 1660, 1660 to 1700. जिस टाइम ते रूल किता किंग जेम्स वन ने, right? 1603 to 1625, when the writers like Ben Jonson was writing. Which of the following poems is not written by John Donne? The Sun Rising, The Flea, The Good Morrow, or Matt Flecknoe? Which of the following poems is not written by John Donne? Yes, it is Matt Flecknoe, which is a satire written by John Dryden. Yes. Who has written Paradise Regained? John Milton, John Dryden, John Donne, none of the above? हाँ जी आरती एक खत्म होने वाले ने फिर आपां टॉपिक वाइज स्टार्ट करांगे. Who has written Paradise Regained? John Milton. Yes, John Milton. Paradise Lost ਦੀ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਬਹੁਤ criticism ਹੋਈ ਤਾਂ ਇਹ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਲਿਖਿਆ Paradise Regained ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ Jesus the baptism ਬਾਰੇ. For the poetic technique, which poet the term conceit is usually used? Conceit ਜਿਹੜੀ term ਹੈ ਉਹ ਕਿਹੜੇ poet ਦੇ ਨਾਲ connected ਹੈ? Ben Jonson, John Milton, John Dryden, or John Donne? The term conceit, yes, it is related to metaphysical poets. The metaphysical poets ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ mainly ਆ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਨੇ John Donne, who is the father of metaphysical poetry. How is the poem Absalom and Achitophel best described? A love poem, an allegorical satire, a religious poem, an epic? हाँ जी ये easy सी बच्चे, easy सी. Yes, it is an allegorical satire. Which of the following plays is written by Ben Jonson? Every Man in His Humor, Tempest, Othello, or Edward II? Which of the following plays is written by Ben Jonson? guessed. Every man in his humor, they out of his humor, Ben Jonson there. Which poem of John Donne begins with the line, busy old fool, unruly sun, the flea, the sun rising, the good morrow, or death be not proud? Which poem of John Donne begins with the line, busy old fool, unruly sun? Yes, it is the sun rising. Very right. With which dramatist the term comedy of humors is associated? Comedy of humors जिथे ਆਪਾਂ four humors ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, four body ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ fluids ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ nature, ਸਾਡੇ temperament ਨੂੰ affect ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ. ਮਾਰਲੋ, ਸ਼ੇਕਸਪੀਅਰ, ਬੈਨ ਜੌਨਸਨ ਜਾਂ ਡਰਾਈਡਨ? हाँ जी, yes, it is Ben Jonson, right. In which poem does John Donne compare an insect to a temple of love? A valediction forbidding mourning, the canonization, the good morrow, or the flea? हाँ जी, in which poem John Donne compares an insect to a temple of love? Yes, it is the poem The Flea. Who is the writer of the sonnet on his blindness? Shakespeare, Dryden, Ben Jonson या Milton? Who is the writer of the sonnet on his blindness? Yes, it is John Milton. Who declares in Paradise Lost that better to reign in hell than to serve in heaven? God, Satan, Adam or Beelzebub? किसने कहा सी पैराडाइज लॉस्ट दे विच कि मैं नौकर बन के नहीं रहूंगा, मैं हेल दे विच सर्वेंट बन के रहना सोच सकता हूं, बट आई कांट बी अ सर्वेंट. यस, इट वाज मेड बाय सैटन. Milton's Paradise Lost is a satire, historical poem, an epic or a comedy? Milton's Paradise Lost is a satire, historical poem, an epic or a comedy? Yes, it is an epic. Restoration period begins with the crowning of Charles II, James I, Elizabeth I, or none of the above. Restoration period 1660 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਾਪਸ ਕੋਰੋਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੋਈ ਸੀ. इदू पहला ओलिवर क्रॉमवेल की गवर्नमेंट चल रही सी ब्रिटेन दे विच, ते ऑलमोस्ट 11-12 सालों के फर्क तो बाद 18 सालों के गैप तो बाद राजा बनाया गया सी. Yes, it was King Charles II. Theatres remained banned in England for 12 years, 1600 to 1612, 1648 to 1660, to 72 or none of the above. हाँ जी, इंटररेगनम, जिसनों इंटररेगनम भी कह दिता जाता है, जदों ओलिवर क्रॉमवेल ने थिएटर्स बंद रखे, किहड़े साल सीगे? यस, 1648 to 60. किते किते तुहानू 1649 भी मिल जाएगा ईयर, तां पर ओपन हो गए सी 1660 दे विच, तां ये ध्यान रखना, ठीक है. Which of the following authors belong to the Augustan age? Alexander Pope, Samuel Richardson, John Donne या Ben Jonson? Which of the following authors belong to Augustan age? Alexander Pope, Samuel Richardson, John Donne या Ben Jonson? Yes, only 1 and 2, Alexander Pope and Richardson. Which of the following is the most distinctive feature of Augustan age in English? Lyrical poetry, satire, poetic tragedy or pastoral setting? Augustan age ਦੀ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡੀ ਖਾਸੀਅਤ PC, distinctive feature. Lyrical poetry, satire, poetic tragedy, pastoral setting. Yes, satires लिखे जा रहे सी, फिर चाहे वो पोप सी, स्विफ्ट सी, है ना, ये लोग satires लिख रहे सी. Name the heroine of the Rape of Lock. Belinda, Ariel, Clarissa, or Martha? Who is the heroine of this mock epic written by Pope Alexander Pope? Yes, it is Belinda, जो रिप्रेजेंट कर रही है रियल कैरेक्टर एराबेला फर्मरनो. ठीक है, रियल कैरेक्टर सी एराबेला फर्मर. Gulliver's Travels is written by John Dryden, Henry Fielding, Samuel Richardson, or Jonathan Swift. Who is the writer of Gulliver's Travels? G. Right. Jonathan Swift. बिल्कुल सही. Match the following authors and texts. Joseph Addison, Alexander Pope, Jonathan Swift, or Samuel Richardson. Match the following authors and texts. Joseph Addison, The Spectator, Alexander Pope, Rape of the Lock, Swift, Gulliver's Travels, and Samuel Richardson. Pamela, yes, the B option. Novel Pamela is written by Jonathan Swift. ਹੁਣ देखो पीछे match the followings ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾਤਾ, ਹੁਣ ਸਿੱਧਾ question ਪਾਤਾ. Pamela is written by, yes, it is written by Samuel Richardson, right. Which of the following is a mock epic poem? Rape of the Lock, Paradise Lost, Absalom and Achitophel, or none of the above? इना चो mock epic poem केड़ी है? जी, Rape of the Lock by Alexander Pope. ठीक है जी. So all right for today. I'll see you tomorrow with next questions from this paper. See you at the same time. Keep watching, keep sharing these sessions with your friends, and thank you so much. Good night. Turning. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow at the same time.